Hi, this is Jeff Wilson, and you've made it to my site, MLMDominationFactor.com, and I appreciate you being here. The reason you're probably here is because you're either interested in the internet marketing field and industry, or you are having some pitfalls and you need some help. And I'm here to help you. But let me tell you a little bit about myself. There's my ugly mug. And about 2 years ago, I would consider myself, Jeff Wilson, the MLM hopeful. I was hopeful that everything that I was feeling and excitement and the great opportunity that I had to offer other people was going to make me tons of money, and it was going to be able to put me out on an island somewhere to live like a rock star. I really felt that way. I didn't see any way that this could stop me, that there was anything that could prevent me from doing it, because it was just such a no-brainer. The product that I was offering the public was a no-brainer, and certainly my friends and people I didn't even know would love to come and join me because it was that much of a great deal. Well, when the pre-launch party was over and it was time to start recruiting people, I was lost. So I went to my upline, and my upline told me that I could do some buying of leads and I could cold call people and knock on doors, and people would let me talk to them about my opportunity. He even told me to get a friends and family list put together and contact relatives that I hadn't seen since I was probably 6 months old and they lived 6 states over. The response I usually got out of them was, "We'll let you get good at it, and then we'll give it a try. Give me a phone call." Well, that phone call never got made. The 3-foot rule, where I constantly tampered with everybody that was in a 3-foot radius of me and trying to get them to go into business with me, it was a major turnoff for most people. Hotel meetings and putting flyers on cars at the mall, all those things just didn't work for me. Now, what I refer to those deals are as the old school techniques. And I'm not knocking them, because I know that there's a lot of people in the industry that have made a ton of money doing their business that way. They're rich beyond my dreams, and rich beyond theirs too, probably, and it works for them. It just didn't work for me. Here's one thing about Jeff that you need to know. When I'm broke and I'm down and out, buddy, I'm fighting and I'm swinging. And I didn't have any money to continue on. My island that I talked about had dried up. There were no more palm trees. Heck, there wasn't even any sand, and there was no water. I was basically on a road to nowhere that was long, and I didn't know where to turn. So there I was, broke and frustrated. I might have been those two things, but I was never a failure, and I wasn't going to quit. There's a 97% factor that, or a 97% statistic in this industry that says that 97% of those who enter the MLM industry fail. And I was not going to be that statistic. You haven't failed until you accept failure, and my brain wouldn't allow me to do that, and I was not going to walk away. I was going to find a way to make this work. So one afternoon back in May of last year, I was sitting down and I watched a video, and that video gave me a lot of insight as to what was going on in the MLM business. I simply typed in the search MLM training. I ended up watching an 8-minute video that I'm going to tell you transformed me. Transformed me because the person that gave that video, everything that she said in that video was me. I was struggling, I was failing, I wanted to do good, but I wasn't getting the results that I needed to achieve, and she told me I deserved those results. Well, I didn't know it then, but 3 days later, that same person in that video became my mentor in this business. And what she told me that day was to get away from trying to get people into your business in an offline way. She told me that I needed to move my business to an online position and market on the internet. Well, I didn't know how to do that, but she took me through a system and showed me a system that was based on the law of attraction. It's what we call attraction marketing. Now, the 4 takeaways that I took from that video that day and my 3 phone calls with her after that video was this. I found out that I was doing everything wrong, just like the other 97% of the people out there in the network marketing field that have failed. She also taught me that the takeaway that, and taught me also that you don't need to promote your business up front. What you need is to promote something else, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. I'd learned that I had not failed like the other 97% of network marketers, because I refused to do that anyway. And the 4th and final thing, which I think is the most important, is that the #1 barrier to wealth is knowledge. Well, if you don't know how to go out and do this, you need to obtain the knowledge. And I certainly didn't have an answer to solve my problems, but I found somebody that could, and she did. Now, as a network marketer, there are 2 things you could always use more of, and that's leads and money in your business. It takes money to operate a business, to get people to come into your downline. Now, if you're anything like me, you've probably done Everything that I've described to you thus far, you've probably bugged all your friends and your family about your opportunity, and you've prospected till you can't prospect anymore. You might have set up some hotel meetings, and my team and I, we've deemed all that unnecessary because everybody on my team has gone through the same thing, including myself. Now, what we've discovered as the major flaw in this industry excuse me, is the lack of training. See, very few people know the basic principles of marketing anyway, and even few know the basics of internet marketing. So what we've discovered is how to build our business online, and we'd like to show you how if you're interested. Now, if you're tired of obtaining or not obtaining the results that you deserve in your MLM business and know that there has to be a better way, I'm here today to tell you that there is, and I'd like to show it to you. So, two things you need to know up front though. You must understand that your number one target market includes only two groups of people. Those are current network marketers or people actively seeking information about getting started in this industry. There's four things that we're all looking for. That's leads and traffic, money, a system to follow, and a leader to follow. And that's really the number one deal right there. The leadership is the greatest commodity on earth, period. If you don't have somebody to take you through the storm, well, you're probably not going to make it through the storm. What if you could do this? What if you could, instead of pitching your business and becoming just another amateur salesperson on the internet, what if you actually offered valuable information and provided some solutions for the people that are out there struggling in the network marketing industry and finally find success on the internet yourself? What if you could show these prospects how to get into positive cash flow so quickly and generate a full-time income in weeks and months instead of years? You'd probably be a real popular guy right there. But what if you provided such valuable information that your prospect actually perceived you as an expert and a true professional, maybe even a leader that they've been searching for a long time? I mean, can you imagine if prospects actually started to contact you and ask you what you do and how they can get involved with you? That's what you were doing. You were trying to get people to get involved with you, but have people chasing you. You be the hunted, not the hunter. Well, this is what I discovered from that 8-minute video, and it's grown into a very powerful thing, and it is a system that is on the internet, and I urge you to take a look at. It's answered a lot of questions for me, and it has very little to do with your success. If you pay attention here, this is very important, you have to understand this very, very important principle. People get started with you because of you, not your business. You have to market yourself, not your business. You have to form a relationship. People get involved with people and do business with people that they know, like, and trust. And it's because of this reason alone that the only thing that you should be promoting on the front end is you and the value that you bring to the table. See, this is what's going to differentiate you from the millions of other network marketers out there who are foolishly marketing a company-replicated website and acting like every other salesman on the internet. This is why 97% of network marketers fail. They don't understand that one concept. Think about this for a moment. 97% of network marketers have no idea how to market. They can't even generate their own leads, and even if they could, they'd be targeting the wrong people. You see, they push their MLM business down everybody's throat to no end and repel their number one target market. It's not rocket science we're talking about. It's very, very simple. If you want to start getting results with your MLM business, then it's time to start running your business the way the top 3%ers in this industry do and run theirs. So if you're tired of sitting down to convince somebody about a network marketing opportunity who doesn't want to go into business and doesn't know you from the hole in the ground, you need to stop having that conversation. I can't stress enough what your takeaway, if nothing else in this video that I provided for you is that you do not lead with your business opportunity. You lead with value. You are branding you. That's what attraction marketing is all about. And I can assure you that every single top earner is following this blueprint. They're marketing corporate websites and not pitching. Marketing corporate websites and pitching your business will get you into debt faster than flushing your hard-earned money down the toilet. It's a fact. So here is your call to action. If you still love your business and you want to grow your multi-level marketing company, I urge you to take a look at the system that I want to show you today. It's going to teach you how to target the absolute hottest prospects. It's going to allow for customization and uniqueness so that you stand out in the marketplace. It's going to brand you as the leader. It's going to build your list and not somebody else's. It's going to include sales funnels that will create multiple streams of income for you so that you can run your business, which is complete profit. Include customization to promote any primary business opportunity seamlessly. It's going to allow for you to customize and control over all the email responses for your autoresponder. You've got complete customization of that also. And here's what I want you to check out today. If you'll fill out the box that I provided for you down below with your name and your email address, I'll take you to video 2 and I'll give you the opportunity to test drive this profit pulling system for yourself for 14 days. I thank you, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.